I don't think my video is working. Hang on. Source video capture device. Settings. There we go. Think I got it. I forgot I updated my EOS utility. So I think we got video now. Yeah, we got video now, don't we? What's up, guys? I was having issues with the video, so give me a minute. Sweetheart, you're not helping me any. I can't see because you're all up in my glasses here. There. All right, guys. How are things going? Oh, like I said, I forgot I updated my EOS. Had the update going on. We have a shed from Azathoth here. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can get this all the way open. I don't have to check for eye caps because, yeah, there isn't any. Or should I say there aren't any? The delicate process of unrolling a snakeskin. There's a little hole there, not a big deal. One solid shed, so that tells me humidity's good. Now, the thing about a shed is, if you're new, you don't want to ever measure your snake's shed to see how long they are, because the shed is stretched out and it won't give you an accurate measurement. So you will want to, and it is actually ripped a little bit, you'll actually just want to measure your snake. Best way to do so is with a string. There's Shadow, of course, downstairs. Best way to do it is a string and a tape measure or a measuring device, whether it is a ruler, well, a long ruler, depending, or one of the fabric tape measures that you can get, or rulers that you can buy. I just ripped it. It is what it is. All right. Almost got this part all the way unraveled. Yep. That is the bottom of her head, and here's the top. Yep. One full shed. There we go. Got it all the way unraveled. It's kind of ripped a little bit. I ripped it a little bit, so it is what it is. And there you go. Azathoth shed. Yay. That's pretty long, actually. But yeah, it's a little stretched out, of course. But yeah. Awesome. So we're going to set this over here for now. I don't know if I probably won't keep it, because I can always get another one some other time. Get this hung up here just for a minute. There. What are you doing, sweetie? Just got my arm. All right, let's see what we got here going on. Oh, let me see. Sorry, honey, I got to put my arm down. My shoulder was hurting a little bit. So, Doing good, doing good. All right, 60 frames per sec. 60 frames per second. Words are hard. You ever speak the English language? Words are very hard. Apologies. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out just for a minute, see if anybody else jumps in here and says hi. Just got back from a birthday party, so I got a sugar buzz. Cake was really good though. And the chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Of course. Well, it's always good. And to see the grandkids and everybody is also a good time. You gotta enjoy that time while you can, because the older they get, the more they have their own stuff going on. And they don't have time for everybody else. But, well, I have an armband today. She's not... Thank you, honey, for sharing on Facebook. All right, she's gonna hang out on my arm for tonight, for right now. She's a very silly girl sometimes, but yes, we're gonna hang out. So we're running what, about 6 minutes now. Hey, baby girl, nice fresh skin for you, huh? Come on, sweetie. Come on. There you go. Okie dokie. There she is. Got her unraveled from my arm now. There. Oh, I hear puppies downstairs running around. It's all good though. But so I was gonna do this on thermostats this time, but I'm actually gonna just do that on a dedicated uploaded video, because I don't have any extra herpostats to hold in front of the camera here and explain. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to do a dedicated recorded video, probably for Tuesday's video upload, and we will talk about the different thermostats. Well, the different thermostats that I have here in the room that I use, dedicated, which will be 2 dedicated companies, which will be Vivarium Electronics and Herpostat. I have pretty good experience with both now, and you're just active as hell today, silly. So yeah, we're gonna talk about those in the next uploaded video on Tuesday. I'll try and get that done and try and do it in a timely manner. Try and get this, see if this helps out at all. My camera. A bit more light. There. Hopefully it doesn't shine off my glasses too bad. And I can do that, but then I can't really see. Everything's blurry. So if it starts to bug me a little bit, I'll turn that light off. Get a little bit more light here. I need to figure out how I can plug into this light that's above me and get that running too. I have to drop the nail down a little bit. I believe once the nails drop down, I should be able to plug that in straight to the wall. Yeah. So it's just another light I have, like I have over here to the right of my right, up here on the wall, right by the bow enclosures. So yeah, cool. Actually, I have to play with this OBS system. I'm gonna try and run this through the Rode, the Connect. Like I said, words are hard. Apologies. I'm gonna run that, try and get that on here, and see if that'll run for my mic. Run my mic through this, and see if that actually works. We'll do that. Try and do that on the next stream. Just need to play with this some more. This is only my third or fourth time, well actually fourth or fifth time messing with this, but it's only my third live that I've done here on this. Well, Shell's saying she's still not moderator, and I already put her name in as mod. I'm gonna have to do some research then, I think, on that. See. Oh yeah, let's see if I can do this. What's this say? I just clicked a button. What do I have here? Due to video screen general. Let's see. That does not tell me much of anything. So, hit OK. Hit cancel, actually. Yeah, it should show as a different color. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. Yeah, we'll just have to, I have to look into that after the stream. We'll get it figured out, I'm sure. So. Yep. Oh, I dropped some frames. What's going on? That could be the laptop. It's still kind of starting up. It's been turned off all day. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Nikki? How you doing? How are things going? Happy Sunday. Hope your weekend's going well. Excuse me. We were gonna talk about thermostats today, but I decided we're gonna do that on a dedicated uploaded video. So that'll be on Tuesday's video that we upload. That way I can grab the camera here off of the tripod here and move it and actually have it showing off the thermostats that are in the room. I'm actually using all my thermostats at the moment, so I can't really show them off too much. I do have a Vibarium Electronics VE1 running around here somewhere that I'm not using. I think it's actually right there. I see it. But I'm just going to go ahead and do a dedicated uploaded video, and we will do that for Tuesday. That way I can kind of show off the little bit differences in the thermostats. I will say that right now that the thermostats are a little bit more precise on their temperatures compared to the Vibarium Electronics thermostats. They're both good thermostats. They're probably some of the best out there you can buy for a reasonable price. It's not going to break the bank too much. So I will do some research and print out some papers and have some notes this time, I think. I might actually do that. She is just everywhere today, man. You're all over the place, sweetie. What's going on with you today? You got a fresh shed and you're like, I'm just going to not sit still at all today. So I know. But hi. I know you can't see me. I can see you though. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about some other stuff today. What shall we talk about today? Well, first thing, I need to figure out what to do with my water. There it is. Got it. Put on my cart, and I'm going to push my cart across the room, so yeah. Blue raspberry. Good stuff. And it's always good to stay hydrated. It's right there. So I can lose it later. And next time I want it, I won't be able to find it. So yeah, we'll just have to have to try and remember I put it down there. Yes. Just looking here. I'm looking at my settings on the OBS, trying to figure out if... No, I'm not going to be able... I'm going to have to do that on YouTube, I think. Still trying to figure out how to make Scythe my moderator. So, yeah. Considering I couldn't get my live streams to work through YouTube at all, so now I have to do it through the OBS, and through that, run it on YouTube. There's also a way I can run it on multiple platforms as well and stream simultaneously, like on TikTok and I think Instagram, probably Twitch, which I'm not on. But we're doing it just on YouTube for now with Azathoth. And my new chair, which is pretty comfy, actually. I'm digging it. It's got a nice thick cushion on it, so my back doesn't hurt, and I can kind of lean back and on it, and it works out pretty good. It's better than the chair I was using, which was just a straight folding chair. You know, I kind of jumped into this a little bit just thinking, okay, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just use that. And I got me a table and, yeah, set my laptop up and went at it. And then after about 10, 20 minutes, my back starts hurting. That chair was not very comfortable. So, but now we got a good chair. It's got rollers on it, so I can roll across the room. It spins pretty easily. So yeah, we're good to go now. But so right now we have three girls that are ready to lay. One is going to be a het pied. 2, I believe het pied. No, het pied to pied. Let me see. Nope, het pied to het pied. So what can we get from that one? So it's going to be a normal het pied to a banana spider het pied. Both 100% hets. Odds being what they are. Hopefully, fingers crossed, 1 out of 4 babies will be a visual pied of some sort, whether it's banana pied or just a regular pied or a spider pied or any combination of the above. So odd gods being what they are, we could get no pieds. I know they're both het for pied though, so that's not an issue there. She is very, very gravid. She's nesting hard right now. I give her another, I think it's another week. I think she's due, I have her due on the 17th. Let's see. Nope. I have her marked down due on the 21st. So anytime right around that time, she should be laying. Also, I have a lesser female. It was a pastel bamboo to a lesser female. So we can get some bamboo, pastel bamboo lessers, which will be bells, blue-eyed leucistics. Bamboo and lesser make blue-eyed lucies. So blue-eyed lucies are always amazing. They're very beautiful. I actually have one fresh shed. I will show him off here in a minute. Her off here in a minute. And she's just chilling down on the bottom of that rack, just in her tub. I will show her off, and I'll show you what I mean about blue-eyed lucies. Hang on a second. I'll grab her. All right, hang on. I'm going to grab one of your sisters here. This is a banana Mojave lesser. Possible banana, I should say. It's not. It came from a banana Mojave to a lesser female. This is a blue-eyed leucistic. It is an all-white snake with blue eyes. I think Mojave lessers are probably, my personal opinion, I like those bells the best out of all the different combination of bells you can make. Bamboo to lesser, Mojave to lesser, lesser to lesser. Mojave to Mojave makes blue-eyed Lucy. You get the super, you get the super yellow belly, which is the ivory. But this is a bamboo, or not a bamboo, I'm sorry. This is a Mojave to lesser pairing. Banana Mojave to lesser. So this one's possibly banana as well. I don't know. I could get it genetically tested, but I want to be surprised on this one when we do finally am able to breed this one here. But yeah, all white snake with blue eyes. Awesome. No matter what the combo is. Let's put it up. There you go, sweetie. So yeah, that one will be, she's been nesting pretty hard lately. I also have, this is going to be a fun combination to try and figure out. This one's going to be a Mojave Special, which is a crystal ball python. 2, a pastel Woma Wookiee female. So there's 5 different genes in play. Hopefully make some pretty crazy looking stuff out of that one. That one is going to be a fun one to figure out what's in what. But I'm up for the challenge. And yeah, can't wait for that one to pop out. Also, Hamera, our het sunset girl, is laying very uncomfortably right now. I feel bad for her, but she is laying uncomfortable. Tells me that she's developing follicles and she's about there. I do have her marked to lay soon. Well, within the next 3 weeks, I believe. No. She's due. I have her marked due on the 21st as well. If she doesn't start to nest by then, anytime soon, I will start throwing Tyr back in with her again. Tyr is our het sunset, het pied, het ghost boy, triple het male. so we're gonna have some sunsets. I hope, fingers crossed, this time around. They'll all be they'll have some het pied or 50% het pieds and 50% het ghost as well. So yeah, that's just a couple little extra little sprinkles of stuff in there to give it a little possibility. Also, our Firefly Ghost Girl, that's Pastel Fire Visual Ghost Female. She's also been paired to that triple het male. So all those babies will be 50% het sunset and 50% het pied. So there's a 50% chance that they have the pied and the sunset gene. Those that are not visual ghosts will be 66% het for ghost, along with the 50% pied and sunset. I know. Are you confused yet? It gets deeper. The genetics pool is very, very long and very, very deep. So, yeah, there's billions, or not billions, we'll say thousands and thousands of different combinations and genes and stuff out there that you can make. We still have our 6 eggs from our pastel microscale and our coral glow pied pairing. They're still in the incubator. They're still doing well. Was it 6 or 5? I don't remember now. It's been like a month and a half, so it's hard to remember. We do still have the one good egg from the pied to pied pairing, coral glow pied to pied. The other one is a dud. I've left it in there. I don't want to mess with it. It's going to be fine. It's not molding. It's not going bad. It's not stinking as well. So that's a big plus. If it's starting to smell, I would pull it and throw it away. But the other one's doing well. They're all still in the incubators over here to my right. Back here. Over here. That way. Over here. So yeah. The ones over there. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully those will go to full term and we'll be good to go. Oh, my internet just went way down and then it came right back up. So that's okay. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So yeah. So we're looking for some cool stuff this time around. Not to mention I have a chance to get some freeways. Maybe a possibility to get Freeway Clown visual. That'll be a long shot. I believe it's I want to say 1 in 16 or 1 in 32 chance that I'll hit that. Getting the freeways is not easy, but getting freeways is a little bit better odds. And then I also have a chance to get some highways. And so that should be fun. What else? I also have, some clown stuff coming, hopefully. Het clown to a visual clown, spot nose clown. So we'll get some visuals there. So that should be fun. I didn't do any clown stuff this last time around. I kind of backed off of it. But we're going back at it now. So I did some research, just to give you a little rundown of my little setup here for my camera now. Did some research, and I was able to find a way to run my camera that's not on the battery because it won't charge from my computer. Because I'm using the Canon EOS M50 Mark II, and it will not charge from my computer, even with the Canon battery in it. And I have 6 batteries for this camera. Well, last live stream, battery died, and I had to hurry up and change the battery. Didn't lose audio, just lost video. I was able to do some research, and I found that I can run this camera with a AC adapter and run it in the wall, plugged into the wall. So for just the smallest, I think I spent $15 on the cord, and it comes with a fake battery. And that's what I'm running on. So we shouldn't have that issue anymore. Shouldn't have to worry about video dropping off. So that should be a plus. Hi. So when I'm not streaming, I can take that out and run a dedicated battery when I'm running around the room filming, and that way we can keep using our camera and not have to worry about dropping off on the live streams. So yeah, that should be cool. All right, there you go, sweetie. Stay there. But looking at stuff here, no, it's not gonna do it, man. Not gonna happen. See, I don't think I can do the moderation thing from this here. I got to do it. There's got to be a way. We'll see. That's not going to help either. So, but yeah. If you guys have any questions on Azathoth here or anything else in the room, please let me know. Yes, I do have bows in the room. I keep 3 bows here in the room with 70 ball pythons. And with no issues whatsoever. Knock on wood. Now that I said that, I'm knocking on wood. There, I knocked on my desk. So, yeah. Hey, Azathoth, how you doing? She's just all over, man. She will not sit still today. She sat still for like 2 minutes, and that one, the rest of the time she's been rolling. Hang on. I gotta look at my little card here. Let me see. I have marked down for 5/13. So next month we have another. Well, not quite a month yet. We've got what? What's today? Today's the 13th, ain't it? Yeah, so exactly 30 days. Well, whatever it is. So 1 month. So I guess it hasn't been a month and a half. It just seems like it has. It's only been a month since I put them in the incubator. So yeah, May 13th, those will be ready to rock and roll. That'll be the 60-day mark. I'm probably going to cut them. We'll say it's 13th. Maybe the 7th or the 8th. When is the 13th? What day does that fall on? Check my calendar here. No. Go. There. The 13th is on a Tuesday. So we may do it on the 10th. The 10th is that Saturday. If they haven't pipped by then. If they pip before then, I will go ahead and, cut them at that point. We'll see what we got. And I believe it's, I want to say 5 eggs. I can't remember. I'm not going to go in there and dig them out right now. But the 6 eggs will be ready to go. On the 13th will be the 60-day mark. And we were probably going to cut them on the 10th. So look for that video. Oh, I could, yeah. That's a good point. I could do it for the live stream. I might do that on the live stream on the 11th then. That's a good idea. So let's plan on that. For the 11th of May, if the eggs don't pip before then, the first clutch will be cut here on the live stream. That should be a good one. Yeah, that'll be fun. Then we can see what we all get right here on the live stream. Whether they're good or bad, I don't think it'll be bad, but we'll see. It's the thing about doing this stuff. You never know what you're going to get. Cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, plan on the 11th of May. Live stream, we're going to cut our first clutch. That is if they don't pip before then. If they pip beforehand, I may throw up a quick live stream maybe on my phone and cut the eggs. And we'll go with that route. And then we'll do our normal live stream on that Sunday as well. Just to see. Ugh. I didn't forget where my water was. I figured for sure I was going to forget. Yep. As I thought, you were just roaming everywhere, dude. What's going on, sweetie? She is not standing around my neck for nothing today. Come here, sweetheart. I know. It's the first time she's been out today, I will say. We did have the birthday party to go to. I know. And I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Just checking my settings on my camera. Everything's still rolling, man. Everything looks good. Yeah. Cool. Not too annoying with the light and the glare of my glasses, I don't think. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and Yeah, keep rolling here. Instead, click, move that over there. All right, that looks good. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's in that. Let me look real quick. Come here, sweetie. Let me check that. It says tools, but I don't think that's gonna work. Let me check. Click. No, that's not gonna be it. So yeah. So be it. So be it. Not gonna work. Also, yeah. Oops, I just kicked the table. I've been debating. Probably going to touch on this in another video or live stream later on down the road. Probably later on this summer. I've been wanting to pair my boas. I have a Colombian Motley Redtail female. And my big boy, Bjorn, who I did measure the other day, he is 7 foot 4 inches and maybe an eighth. 7 foot 4 and an eighth of an inch, roughly. So it's almost pushing 7.5 feet. Let's just say that. So he is definitely a big boy. My girl, I haven't got a measurement on her, but she's only about 5, maybe 5.5 feet, and about half as big around as he is. I worry I don't want him to hurt her. I don't think he would hurt her, even if I did pair them right now. But I want to see if I can get that to work. Boas are a little bit different on their pairings. You have to drop your temperatures. Well, from another boa breeder that I know, he drops his temperatures down to about 75 degrees in the room. So if we do, I may try and do it come fall to where the temperatures are starting to drop a little bit. So that'll kind of help me out here in the room to get my temperatures down to where I want them to be. And we will see if we can get those two together. See if we can get some boas this fall, or maybe next spring for the 2026 season. So, oh honey, she's just everywhere today. Everywhere today. Look at you, sweetie. But yeah, she got new skin. She's wanting to roll out and show everybody, hey, look at me. But yeah, so I think that's probably what's going to happen. I know I've been talking about pairing my boas for a while now. We have Torvi, our third boa. She's a Colombian Redtail as well. She's growing up nicely. She is 3 foot, maybe 2.5 foot. So it's not going to be a while. It's going to be a while yet before I actually get to pair her as well. So yeah, it's going to be a minute. And by that time, she will also be in one of the new age enclosures, just like Bjorn and Freya are. So, yeah, that's a year or two down the road for her at least. Maybe even 3 years down the road. I think Freya is 5 now. She's pushing 5 now. So she's definitely mature enough to do it. And we'll see what happens. Cool. Little girl. Yep. Yeah, she's looking at her shed here. Here's the very end of it. There's actually the head of it. It came off in 2 sections here, top and bottom. But it is a full one-piece shed. Only a couple of holes in it, and the little rip there that I did while I'm trying to pull it apart. Yes, we're also trying to get some merch. It's going to be some Azathoth stuff as well as, or it'll be some Azathoth stuff. So yeah, give us some time on that. We need to come up with a design, which I think we have, a good enough one. I think it's pretty good, and I think we'll roll with that one as our first design. Thanks to my wife, because she's amazing. And we'll also go ahead and get that stuff rolling, and it'll take a little while to get everything done and get the order in and get the stuff made and get it back to us. So yeah, so give us some time, and we'll work on that and get it done. So yeah, come here, you young lady. Our being just miss congeniality tonight and not wanting to stay hi to everybody and stay put. That's okay though. Ball pythons don't always stay in one place. They like to move like she's doing tonight. So yeah. Yep, honey, you need to get a little bit bigger. Oops, bumped the dang microphone. Sorry about that. All right, we'll leave her here just for a little while longer. May eventually put her up and get somebody else out. I don't know who will get out this time. It might be. I think I know who will get out next. Yeah, I know who will get out next. It won't be somebody this big, but it will be somebody. Hi, sweetie. Yes. Now, she did not eat yesterday. I did not feed her yesterday. Saturdays are our feed days here in the room. The last couple, 2-3 weeks, I have been feeding my three kids that I've frozen thawed feed on Mondays. So she will get fed tomorrow during the morning time, along with our Mr. Grumpy Pants. He's going to get fed tomorrow, and as well as Helen, our other little girl, lesser girl that is blind as well. Unusual to have blind snakes, but this one really unusual because she does not have eyes at all. That's what makes her so special and spoiled, obviously. So yeah. You're a good girl, though. She also has a cleft lip, in case you didn't know. She sticks her tongue out the little cleft in her lip instead of sticking it straight out of her mouth. Or out of her mouth. Yeah, I guess that's accurate. Which is very cute. Her yawns are very cute. And yeah, she's very cute. So yeah, she's doing good. Also, let me check my phone here. I want to see how this stream's going. Boom. This is looking really quickly. Maybe. There we are. It says I'm recording. It says I'm not. I'm obviously streaming because, yeah. All right, come here, sweetie. Last time. So there we go. Oh wait, let me try that. Yeah, it doesn't tell me I am. So it is whatever. All right, we're gonna set it off to the side. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get her put up. She's not gonna sit still. So give me like a minute. You'll see me. I'll still be on camera. All right. Ugh. Okay, I got out another girl. This is one we just picked up from Tinley. And this is a GHI Grim female. Here she is. She's balled up right now. Give her some time to relax a little bit. She'll eventually come out of her shell, or her ball. Her head is right there. I'm sure the camera can see that now. There it is. There she is. I love her darkness, and I love her colors and her patterns, so she's just amazing. So yeah, doing well. She's eaten 3 times now, twice for us now. Yes. Look at you, sweetheart. So, Dad is going to go into a project later on down the road. Once she gets big enough, she is going to go to our hinging Woma lesser male. And we're going to make some cool pattern stuff with that. Yeah, there she is. Look at you. Say hi to everybody, Persephone. Yeah, she's very beautiful, isn't she? Very, very cool. And she's starting to relax a little bit. I kind of woke her up a bit, I think. She was kind of chilling in her tub. Just relaxing, having a good time, and chilling. But yes. The camera's moving because I just kicked the tripod by mistake. Got to stop doing that. I need to figure out what to do with my feet. But yeah, there she is. Look at her. See if I can get her to stretch out for us. Probably not. It's okay, sweetie. I'm trying a little bit here. She's slowly but surely relaxing a bit. She's getting a little chunky, which is a good thing. She did eat yesterday, but it's been 24 hours for us. So that's about as far as she's going to go for today, being stretched out. She wants to stay in a ball, and then that's fine. Yes. I would say she started at 266 grams. She's probably added another 50 or 60 grams to that, maybe even 70 grams to that. I'm not going to weigh her right now because she did eat 27 hours ago. So it's not going to be a very accurate weight for her. Yeah. We will weigh her maybe on Thursday of this week, maybe Friday, and see if that'll be a more accurate weight for her to see where she's at as far as weight. Now, a lot of times you'll see this little wrap around your finger, wrap around your wrist, or wrap around a couple of fingers. That is a security thing. She's a little... she doesn't want to be dropped. Never drop your animals. That's a big no-no. Don't ever drop your snakes. If you can avoid it. Sometimes accidents happen. I understand that. But yeah, that's the worst thing that could happen. It's not the end of the world. If it does happen, pick them up carefully. Make sure they're okay. Check on them, regularly for the next day or so. A couple of days, actually. And, make sure they're not hurt. They're not showing any signs of sensitivity. They'll probably be fine. More than likely, they'll be just fine. But depending on how high they fall. Now, from here, if she were to fall, God forbid, if she were to fall, she would hit my leg first. That would give me a chance to grab her. And then she would fall to the floor, which is maybe from my leg to the floor, 2 feet. So yeah, don't ever drop your animals if you can avoid it. But this is a security thing. She's holding on. It's not hurting. She's not squeezing whatsoever. She's just looking at me like, I don't trust you quite yet. And I have snakes that I've had for years that still do that. And they'll hold on with their tail. It's just a security thing. Makes them feel safe. You can see she's relaxed now. She's moving around. She's not balled up anymore. She's stretching out for you guys a little more. But she still has my finger. That is an anchor, security anchor for her. Sorry, sweetie, I know. As you see, right, typical ball python, she's very head shy. There she is. I'm trying to get you in a position where you can see the camera, where the camera can see you, I should say. Yep, there she is. Yep. Oh. She's probably as long as my hand and my forearm. Maybe a smidge longer to my elbow. Easy, honey. But yeah, her pattern is amazing, though. But yeah. And she's, like I said, she's still got a hold of my finger. It's not hurting. She's not squeezing. If I let her walk through my hands to climb onto the keyboard of the laptop, she will eventually let go of my finger completely. See? Oh, sorry, sweetie. She bumped her nose on my hand. That's why she jerked like that. That was my bad. I had set my hand down there for her to crawl onto it, and she did that right there. And just very lightly put my hand underneath of her, and she freaked out. She jerked her head back. It's all right, honey. Now, like Azathoth, well, I should say, unlike Azathoth, who is not head shy, because I've had to help her eat for several months, she does not show any signs of being head shy. But this girl here, and most of my other ball pythons, are very head shy. And I'm just walking her through my hands. I got an itch. So that she can just keep on rolling. So she thinks she's getting somewhere where she's actually not. So you do this with your animals, every day, even every other day, and they will relax like this all the time and just feel safe and not have to worry about much of anything. The head shyness will probably always be there. I mean, you could try working with that and trying to get them to stop, but odds are they're always going to be a little head shy. She's still a little hesitant when I put my hand there, right under her chin. So yeah, but it's just a matter of holding them, getting them used to being handled. Then they will eventually relax and realize that you're not going to actually hurt them. There she goes. There she goes. Yay. Good girl. Now you're not going to sit still now either, are you? All right, here we go. Put you around my neck. Are you going to stay there? Probably not. Let's try. It's not the same as having Azathoth around my neck because this girl's a lot smaller. She's not used to being around my neck quite yet. This is only like the third or fourth time I've tried. And she is kind of curled her tail up around my neck here to hold on. Oh. There she went. Believe it or not, she actually fell on my cart. Oh. Pen says hi. She's fine. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen, but she did it anyway. So yeah, happened on live. I can't change it. That's what happens. But see, she's absolutely fine. I will keep an eye on her for a day or two. Make sure she's okay. She only fell a very short distance. But all right. But yeah, like I said, she's not used to being around my neck, so she kind of freaked out a little bit. I wasn't able to grab her. But she's absolutely fine. Yeah. Tell you what, honey, I'll put you up and I'll find somebody else, okay? Also, if you are ever afraid your snake is going to bite you, she's not going to bite me, but I can say that if she does want to, you can actually do this. You can actually bump them on the head and they will ball back up. So that's just a little tidbit of information. So I'll be right back. Did exactly what I told you not to do. Typical. There you go. Okay. Oh, let me see. Come here. We're going to get somebody a little bit bigger. Fenrir says hi. Fenrir is one of our huskies. This is Apollo, though. This is a coral glow pied. My little girl, she's fine. She did slide off my shoulder, hit the chair, and then hit the floor. That wasn't good. She's perfectly okay, though. Now, here's this boy. Breeding male, who's not going to sit still either, but there he is. I have him. See? He's doing it as well. Security thing. He's got a hold of my thumb. I don't expect him to go anywhere, but I can always grab onto him like this and pull him back over my shoulder. Like so. If he is not attached to anything, there he goes. These guys are liking this chair today. I don't understand why. Why that is. But yeah, coral glow pied. Coral glow, I believe, is also banana. Banana and coral has also been coral glow. I think they're the same thing. It's just, yeah. I keep him separate because that's how I bought him as. He is a, he was bought from Garrick DeMeyer at Royal Constrictor Designs, who had him labeled as a coral glow. That's how I have him labeled as well. He's put in his time. The one egg, actually, that's in the incubator right now from Pinky is from this guy here. He has another, those micro scales. The 6 eggs is also from this guy right here. Are you going to climb on the mic or no? No, you're not. All right. We'll see if I get peed on again in this stream as well, since things are just going crazy today. But yeah. There he is. Yes, I kiss my snakes. Get over it. Deal with it. It's all right. Don't bite your snakes, though. That's probably bad. Don't do that. Now, see, he's got a hold of my hand here. These 2 fingers. Not that finger. These 2. God, I can't. Talk about uncoordinated. These 2 fingers here. Holding on with his tail. I've had this guy for 4 years now, 3 years now. I hold him all the time, but he still does that. It's a security thing. Now, a funny story, probably a year ago, had, don't remember exactly who it was. It's been that long. Was cleaning out a tub and grabbed some coconut out of it, threw it in the garbage can, turned around, and the snake actually, I remember who it was now. It was Osiris, our head DG guy. He managed to climb out of his tub in about 2 seconds, climb behind my rack, and make his way to the... I heard him drop to the floor, his fat butt drop to the floor. And all I saw when I got over there was his tail rolling to the back of my racks over here. He ended up under my 70s racks. And yeah, so I have flashing styrofoam underneath of the racks to insulate the racks from the floor. He straight was on top of that. I pulled him out and he was right there. So he was only loose for about a minute and a half. That was how quick these guys can be sometimes. Like that little girl slid right off my shoulder so fast there was no way I was going to grab her. Right, buddy? She's fine. Not overly worried about it. Yes. So, all right, let's see. Let me see. All right. Almost sounds like it's raining outside, but I don't think it is. Maybe it's the wind blowing. But don't do that. And again, he's holding on to these 2 fingers here. He's trying to actually crawl on my keyboard. Okay, it is the wind. Just sounded like it was pouring on the roof. So yeah. All right. Cool. Well, guys, where are we at on time? 55 minutes. We'll run for a little bit longer. Maybe pull out one more guy or kid or person or reptile. You need clean. That's why there's a tag on your tub. All right. I was just looking. I have a tag on my tub right there, and I couldn't remember why. Because there's a piece of poop back there that I saw earlier when I first started this. Well, just before I started the stream. So I need to clean that out. I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to do it on here, but I'm going to put this guy back. Ugh. All right. Last but not least for tonight, GHI Clown. I believe Yellow Belly as well. GHI Yellow Belly Clown. Maybe. Well, with all the flaming on the sides, I would probably say yes. GHI Clown. Hoping to get some more of these this year, but we will see. Aphrodite is still eating right now, so yeah. Have to wait and see how she does. She is being paired to the same male that produced this kid. Yellow Belly Visual, Yellow Belly Clown. And Aphrodite is a GHI Het Clown girl. So I'm hoping to get some more of these. Even if it's one or two more. But this girl here will stay here with us so we can do some other... I want to make some spot nose GHI clowns. Those are going to be crazy patterned. But I have a feeling the reason all these guys are moving around really well tonight is it's a little warm in the room. It was a nice day out today. It was about 60. I saw the thermostat in the Jeep said 61 at one point. But makes the room a little warm. Yeah, right now we're sitting about 84, so it's a little higher than I would normally have it. 3 degrees higher is a lot for these guys, believe it or not, being that they thermoregulate their heat by moving from hot to cold and cold to hot. So yeah, 3 degrees is actually quite a high temperature jump for these guys. Even a couple of degrees is noticeable to these guys. She's actually kind of holding on around my neck, the back of my neck here, while I walk her the front part of her through my hands. Oh, you got wise to that, didn't you? I start talking about it, you get smart. So, but yeah, she is a year old now, a year and a half, well, a year old now. She hit the 1,000 grams, and she kind of stopped. Some of the females will stop at about 1,000 grams. Stop eating, is what I'm saying. She stopped eating for 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Might have even been 6. While they go through their maturity, their puberty thing. So that they can mature. And then they go back onto food after that happens. So, don't pick my nose. I don't need you to pick my nose. But, yeah, so most of my females do that. Some of them do it after the 1,000 grams. I've had girls do it at like 1,300 grams. Go off food for 3, 4, 5 weeks. And then go right back on. And then hit that 1,500 grams. And then I'll let them gain a few more grams. And then we will start pairing. Whereas this girl won't get paired, at least not until next year. She's not anywhere near where I want her to be right now. If she hits it during the wintertime, I'm still not going to pair her. I'm going to let her gain some weight. Come here. I'm going to let her gain some good weight. And we'll we will start pairing her next year. Whether it be in January or whether it is in February, March time. So yeah. But yeah, she's growing well. She's back on food now. She's eating consistently again. We're going to get her fat and happy and get her up to that 1,500 grams and beyond the 1,500 grams and keep rolling with her and start pairing her hopefully next year. That's my goal with this one here and plan for her. I try and keep things planned out as best as I can, even though I'm not good at that. But I try and keep these guys planned out as pretty well as far as pairings and projects and stuff like that. So, yeah. But that was weird. I heard a click. Don't know what that was. Strange. But where are we at now in time? Well, we're over an hour. But so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. Look forward to Tuesday's video. I will talk about the thermostats on that video. Like I said, that way I can pop my camera off the tripod here and actually roam around the room with it. And I'll throw my DJI mics on and we will talk back and forth or talk through that. So, considering I don't have any herbostats that are not hooked up at the moment. And so we'll talk about the herbostats and we'll talk about the vivarium electronics. I have VE100, one or two of those in here, not to mention the one that's not hooked up. And I have a couple VE200s as well running a couple of my racks. I have a VE200 running my one of my incubators. I also have a Herbostat 1 running one of my incubators as well. I have Herbostat 1 there. I have a 2 over there running the hatchling racks. And I also have a Herbostat 6. It was the very first thermostat that was here in the room. So that's running running 6 racks that are behind me. So you can run 6 different heat panels, heat tapes, heat mats off of that thermostat. 6 different ones because you have 6 different probes, 6 different plugins off of one thermostat. So that's kind of handy. They make Herbostat 4s. They make the 2s, the 1s, and the basic. And they also do the spider web now, which you can actually connect to your phone and run it off your phone and check your I believe you can change your temperatures and see your temperatures, I know for sure, on your phone from that thermostat, when you're out and about. So if you want to change your temperature when you're out and about, you can go ahead and do that. I'm actually getting a massage right now from her. She's actually, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It feels kind of weird. But yeah. Can you guys see her? She's right there. Apologies, I have a frog in my throat. Get a drink real quick. But yes, like I said, look forward to Tuesday's video. And we'll talk about the thermostats on that one. And then next Sunday is Easter. It's Bran, our little Corgi Dachshund Shih Tzu's birthday. He's a stoner baby. 420. His Easter falls on 420 this year. And so, yeah, we will live stream next Sunday. Same time, 5 o'clock. And we'll keep going from there. And like I said, Tuesday's video, thermostats. Thursday's video, maybe we'll have some eggs. That'd be cool. Fingers crossed. But maybe not until the 20th or 21st. But we will see. Maybe do a couple more pairings between now and then. And then we'll see. Thursday's video, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about quite yet. I do know, like I said, Tuesday thermostats, Thursday. I don't know. We'll talk about something cool. So that'll be this week's scheduling for videos, and that'll be it for this video. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go take a couple of ibuprofens. I'm starting to get a headache. Not sure why, but yeah, I'm gonna take some ibuprofens. Go down, watch. We still have a couple more episodes of Dragon Prince on Netflix to watch. I'm gonna watch that. Need to figure out how I can watch Devil May Cry, the new series. So yeah, but thanks for stopping by, everybody. Honey, I'll look and do some research, try and get that moderator thing going. Trying to figure that out. So, but until next time, guys, everybody stay safe. If you have any questions, please message me. Message me on YouTube here, message me on TikTok, or message me on Instagram. Do not message me on Facebook, because half the time I don't get it. If I do get it, it'll be, I don't know, days later sometimes. I'm not even sure. Most of the time I just don't get it at all. I don't get any notifications that you message me on Facebook usually until I physically go into Messenger and look. So yeah, if you want to message me, get a hold of me on here, on YouTube. Get a hold of me on TikTok. Get a hold of me on Instagram. If you have one of my cards, you can text me on my phone, and I'll be happy to answer your questions as best as I can. And please like, share, and subscribe all these videos. Subscribing helps a lot. Trying to get to that 500 point on here, 500 subscribers. And yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye.